Joey Drew, but I can already tell I'm gonna love it here. People really seem to enjoy my Alice Angel voice. Sammy says she may be as popular as Bendy someday. These past few weeks, I voiced everything from chopping chairs to dancing chickens, but this is the first character I've really felt a connection with. She's a part of me. Alice and I, we're going places.
I love the quiet. And that's hard to come by in these busy times. And yeah, sure, it may stink to high heaven down here, but it's just perfect for an old lyricist like me. Sammy's songs always got some bounce, but if I didn't get away once in a while, they'd never have any words to go with them. So I'll keep my mind to singing and my nose closed.
Sorry I had to do that. Nice hat, though. Okay, that should do it. Another day, another dollar.
Nix, you showed up. My little buddy Samson's here with me. Oh, golly. This guy. Oh, Nick says hello. Yeah. You don't want to go over there. No. Come on. Come on. You can go up over here. Oh, okay. Okay. I just don't like you going up there. Oh, okay. You are precious. You know that. And you're a little bit spoiled. I think I spoiled you a little bit too much. You better know you're loved. Of course I did. I was waiting on Ghostbusters for you because I've already played it. And I felt like checking this out. And now you're here. Now I feel bad for not playing Ghostbusters. Oh, Samson's... Yeah. He's special. He got knocked out again. Whoa! What the hell? Who is that?
There we go now, nice and tight. We wouldn't want our sheep roaming away now, would we? No, we wouldn't. I must admit, I am honored you came all the way down here to visit me. It almost makes what I'm about to do seem cruel.
Muscles.
But the believers must honor their savior. I must have him notice me.
Oh.
Wait, you look familiar to me. That face. Not now, for our Lord is calling to us, my little sheep. The time of sacrifice is at hand. And then I will finally be freed from this prison, this inky, dark abyss I call a body. Shh. Quiet. Listen.
Samson.
I can hear him crawling above. Crawling. Let us begin. The ritual must be completed. Soon he will hear me. He will set us free.
I've never played this game either.
It's time for sleep. Rest your head.
Samson, you're gonna knock something over, buddy.
Or in the morning, you'll be
Come here.
Hear me, Bendy. Arise from the darkness. Arise and claim my offering. Free me, I beg you. I summon you, ink demon. Show your face and take this tender sheep. No, my lord, stay back. I am your prophet. I am your God.
Oh, I'm free. What axe? Where? Oh, God. Oh, hold on, Samson. Would Would you like a couple treats? Come here, buddy. Come on. Come here. Come on. Here. There you go. Well, we got Smokey here now, too. Boy, these cats are just not leaving me alone tonight. Okay, is that better? Is that better? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look. Yeah, I knew I was going to die. Oh, Lord. I got my mittens. I can't do anything right now. So how's your day been going? Smokey, can you come down from there, buddy? Come on. Smokey, go on. Get down. Smokey, get down. Thank you. Come on. Oh, boy. Come on. Hi, Smokey. Come here. Boy, that's a big old wad of fur. Goodness. Does it feel good getting that out of you? Oh, that is a huge cat. He's easily 20 pounds already. Is that my mittens? The mittens can come up here because she's just snug as a bug. Mittens. I'm a little tired. Been doing a lot of running around. And that's where I started from. Do I still have to run from that guy? I think so. You need to lose a Smokey. Oh, I guess I made it. I want one of those stuffed animals. Those are cool.
Hello? Someone there? I know you're in here. Come out and show yourself.
Little Mittens is pretty chunky too. It's Goofy. I mean, it's not Goofy.
Boris?
Boris the Spider. What are you having for lunch today? Well, they do have good salads. Did you forget the Fritos again? You probably did. It's that cat clock. What happened to my axe? There's another game that's kind of like a cartoon that's coming out. It looks pretty great. I can't wait for it. It's one game I am looking forward to. It's like a first-person shooter. Look, it's the shorts. That must be an Easter egg. Oh. Yeah, fair point. You got to do it with the spicy Southwest. Yeah, that's definitely an Easter egg, isn't it? Mm. The best kind of crunch. You didn't even ask what they were. I'm surprised.
Need to open the door, but the lever is missing. Boris probably has it.
Boris the Spider.
Hey, buddy, you seen that lever handle around? Or are you holding it hostage until I make you something to eat? I thought so. Let's see what we got.
That is a frightening wall painting. Does it matter? Why do you always ask? I don't get it. You drive me crazy whenever you ask all the time. That's all you do is ask. Pork rinds. I'm just teasing you. Of course, pork rinds. You should have known that.
That should be enough.
Those are like my favorite chip. Well, as well as Doritos. But I've been trying to eat something a little more healthy. What the hell's my axe? Bah. Bah. Firehouse Subs has better brownies. The better. Excuse me. Golly, where did that come from?
Here you go. Let's see what's out there. Don't wander off.
I want my axe back.
Looks like it's really dark up ahead. Let's find some light.
Oh, how convenient, a flashlight.
Don't be scared, Boris. Keep the light near you so you don't get lost.
It doesn't look like a wolf. He looks like Goofy. Like Goofy's a cow, not a wolf.
Did you hear that? Yeah, me either. Another dead end. I don't see any other way through. You got any ideas, Boris?
Hey, what's up, Bob? Oh, maybe someday. If I can ever get the energy to actually go to the gym. Abs take forever. Rock crawling does it pretty well. Climb the wall. Get the fat sweats the first few times. It smell like fried chicken. Or donuts. One of the two.
Wow. I don't remember any of this.
I scared you out of? How did I scare you out of it? That's just an excuse. I don't believe it. It wasn't me. Let's face it, you were never gonna go anyways. I did nothing but encourage you to go. Now you're saying it's all my fault because you didn't. Whatever. You're just a wimp. Too scared. You're too scared. Yeah, this is pretty cool, isn't it, Bob? The graphics are pretty interesting.
Back to the old grind.
I don't really like the protagonist voice, though. Just doesn't fit the game at all. I feel like he needs a much more
Why
cartoony
is there
voice.
always something blocking the door?
It just
Gotta
sounds
be a way
like
through.
way too generic. Why is there always something blocking the door? Gotta be a reason for it. Shelves are like breathing. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, yeah. And like, well, okay, to be honest, the next day after the first few, honestly, it feels like the game's about to crash in there. The next day after the first few workouts, it's not so fun. Oh, man, I remember the first time I went back to the gym. I actually took a class on weightlifting, and the guy was like, take it easy, guys. Don't go too crazy on your first day or you're going to regret it. So we were just lifting, we didn't feel like we did all that much work. Honestly, I didn't anyways. And the next day, I couldn't even hardly get out of bed, dude. I was so sore. I just remember lifted up and I was like, oh, God. I like flipped my legs off the bed. And I was like, oh, God. And I like put weight on them. I was like, oh, shit. Like tried to get up. I'm just like, everything hurt. Like everything hurt. Even my toes hurt. I was just like, oh, damn. I feel like I've been hit by a truck. That was like the very first day. The second day, it was kind of sore. I was like, oh yeah, I'm a little sore, but it wasn't anything like that. It was just funny though. I didn't even feel like I did all that much of a workout either. The hell? But yeah, that first day sucked. Oh yeah. I didn't realize that, when you lift weights, you actually use your toes a lot. You don't think about it. But you do. Oh, and then the other time I remember when we started doing deep tissue workout. Oh, damn. That actually hurt worse. That hurt way worse. It was literally like all the way down to the bone. That was like the first time I actually felt like all throughout my entire muscle. It was insane how bad that hurt. But yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing. We did deep tissue. And that, oh man, and like I swear, when you do that deep tissue stuff, oh my god, it like stays with you forever too. It's like it really builds you up. But yeah, I was getting pretty jacked actually Oh, it's pretty... It's getting pretty buff. I need to get back into the gym, see if I can remember what I did. I wish I would have kept like a plan. That way I, you know, step by step what he did on each day. I was gonna... No. Oh, it did. Interesting. Oh, for a second there I thought I was muted again. You guys haven't said anything in a while. Next thing I know, I just see this boo. Usually when that happens, I'm like muted and I don't know it. She's quite a gal. It's Nyx! We found her! She's got an angel's halo. Those aren't devil horns. Okay, maybe that's not Nyx. I thought we found Nyx. Maybe not.
You there. A new fly in my endless web. Come along now. Let's see if you're worthy to walk with angels.
Nyx is too nice for that. You silly goose. See, look. Brown, black hair. We found you. But I don't think that's really you, because you're not that mean. I can't tell if those are ears or if those are horns. Yeah, I think they are horns. I think you're right. It's hard to say. I thought they were like ears. I wouldn't know. I doubt you're that bad. I've seen some pretty ugly girls. I doubt you're that bad. You're not that bad. I have faith. Only ugly girls say that they're pretty. Now, if you're talking about how gorgeous you are and how amazing you look, then I'd be questioning it.
There's nothing wrong with dreaming. Wishing for the impossible is just human nature. That's how I got started. Just a pencil and a dream. We all want everything, without even having to lift a finger.
Did you see the Victoria's Secret new lineup this year, Nyx?
Belief can make you rich. Belief can make you powerful. Why, with enough belief, you can even cheat death itself.
They just had their fashion show.
Is a beautiful and positive
We didn't? It's ink. It's like we're in a cartoon. Yeah, it's ink. I want my axe back. I feel safer with my axe. I love the art in this game. I honestly do feel like I am in one of those old school 1920s cartoons. It's pretty great. Well, I went onto their website and they have a Halloween thing next, and I clicked on it, and they have a little black cat bra. If I had a girlfriend, that's totally what I would buy her. I'd get her the black cat bra for sure. I laughed at it. It was hilarious and awesome at the same time. If you were my girlfriend, trust me, I would buy you something like that. If you liked it or not, I wouldn't care. You gotta spoil the girls, right?
Boris, oh, you scared me to death. Don't suppose you found anything we can use to protect ourselves with? This will do.
No, I got a pipe. It totally does not look like a wolf, man. He looks like Goofy, and Goofy's a cow. So I'm so confused why they thought Goofy was a fox. But he's totally a Goofy ripoff. I'm surprised they were able to do it without Disney suing their asses. Because it does look a lot like Goofy. You wish you had a husband that would shop for you. Aww. Maybe someday, Nix. Maybe someday. Everybody deserves somebody. You don't want to end up like me and not finding anybody, then you'll be all lonely. Be all alone forever.
Looks like to open this, we're gonna need to throw 2 levers at once. You get this one. I'll find the other.
Oh, it just looks creepy. Hell firefighter. You'd assume hell froze over? The hell is this? Where's the other button? Guess it was this lever after all.
Alright, let's go over this again. If the pressure goes over 45,
Hey, what's up, Incognito?
You blow every pipe in this place. If it reaches 45, you unhook the safety switch.
You sure? You know, this sounds harder than comparing earwax to beeswax.
Look, it's not that difficult. Just keep an eye on the cage.
Look, pal, if you think I'm doing my job and yours, I'm out of here.
Okay. You want me to link it and put it in the in your section on Discord, Nix, for you? I got a laugh out of them. I thought it was quite hilarious. Do you want me to put the clothes that I found in your section? I thought it was funny. And I guess everybody liked them because they're pretty much sold out. No! Oh. Fine. You're no fun. Take all the fun out of it. So you don't want to see it, huh? Womp, womp, womp. What's with all the porta potties? Tells me like you're gonna be hiding or something. That's what that tells me. No, do you want me to? And you said no. I don't think so. And then I got sad.
You're so interesting. So different. I have to say, I'm an instant fan. Looks like you.
Do you want me to put it on there?
Angel, come to me now. Level 9. Just follow the screams.
Woohoo! Alright, let me see if I can find it now. Mm. Hmm. I don't know where it is. Hmm. Hmm. Um, I have no idea where it is on their site. I just clicked on a thing and it like brought it to it, so I have no idea where to find it at. Let's see. Yeah, there they are. Woohoo! PJ the Stickman, how's it going? All right, I'll throw it in there next for you, because I thought they were hilarious. That is a massive link. I hope that actually goes towards it. Yeah, it did. All right, there you go, Nix. I thought that was hilarious. First time, bro? First time what? Don't be too much. Oh, I'm not. I'm not simping, man. Come on. Don't be like that. See, you got it backwards. If I was simping, I would be on her stream. Be like rolling out the Benjamins.
Step out your cage. There's a whole twisted world
Edging in.
No, Goofy's a cow, man. Goofy's totally a cow. Wait, what's merch? What are you talking about, Cat? This game's on a phone? I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, I thought it was hilarious. Black Cat. I mean, I thought they were awesome.
These blasted elevators. Sometimes they open, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they come, sometimes they keep on going to hell in there.
I got a black cat as my
If Mr. Joey
logo.
keeps cutting corners like
She liked it. I don't got no bad taste. Okay, I'm curious. Like, where you see that Goofy's a dog? Goofy's a cow. It says he's a dog. You're right. What the hell? I was always told he was a cow. I was always told he was a cow. No way. He is a dog. I learned something new. I was always told he was a cow. All right. Well, I learned something new. Damn, I was always told he was a cow. That's crazy. I was always told he was a cow. I'm dead serious. Well, I guess. Oh, I can't even break this. I guess wolf is closer to a cow, or a dog, I mean. Wow, I feel like my life has been a lie. I've even had employees at Disneyland tell me that he's a cow. So I figure if the staff that works for the company that invented him says he's a cow, figured he'd be a cow.
Look around. It took so many of them to make me so beautiful.
What the
Anything
hell?
less than perfect was left behind. I had to do it. She made me.
Oh, there's just a face in the ink. That's creepy. This game's creepy.
Who would have thought? Me having lunch with Joey Giroux. Apparently times are tougher than I thought. For a moment there, I thought I'd be stuck with the check. But I gotta say, he wasn't at all what I expected. Quite
I don't know,
the
there's
charmer.
some.
He even called me Alice. I liked it.
There were some interesting cast members there. I kind of didn't really like going there as an adult. I don't know, it just felt weird. I always wanted to go to a place that had a lot more roller coasters. Disney doesn't have enough roller coasters
Now
for
we
me.
come to the question.
Oh, here she
Do I
is.
kill you? Do I tear you apart to my heart's delight? The choices of the beautiful are unbearable. How's a girl to choose? Take this, little freak, for instance.
You have to ride the teacups. Actually, that's the only ride there I've never ridden.
To my door. It could have
Do
touched
they still
me.
have
It could have
teacups?
pulled me back. Do you know what it's like?
Or the carousel. I never did that either.
It's a buzzing, screaming
And
well of
yes,
voices.
I've
It's in your
ridden
mind,
It's a Small
swimming
World.
like
Yeah.
fish in a bowl.
Kill me now.
First time I was born from its inky womb, I was a wiggling, pulsing, shapeless
Actually, the rides are really
The
quite
second time,
amazing.
well, it made me
A
an
lot of the stuff, I
angel.
honestly have no idea how the hell they do it.
I will not let the demon touch me again. I'm so close now.
It's so old, yet it's still so
So almost perfect.
amazing of little tricks they pull off.
Yes, I will spare you. For now.
The newer rides don't have as
I'll
much of
let you
that
ascend
trickery.
and leave this place. If you will do a few eensy little favors for me first. Return to the lift, my little errand boy. We have work to do.
One time we rode Peter Pan and it got stuck right whenever we were flying over Neverland. And wow, that was like a big revelation. The lights like turned on inside there. And all it was just like paper mache with little lights sticking around everywhere. It looked weird, man. Just yeah, it did not look like a city. Did not look like you were flying over London, I'll tell you that. It's just glopped paper mache, like looks like somebody just threw it on the ground. And it had little LED lights sticking like everywhere. And then only like part of it was painted. That's where you could tell where the grass was. But yeah, that was weird. It just like it's like instantly took you out of the magic. It's like, what the hell? That's all it is. It's pretty interesting, but I'll never forget that. But anyways, yeah, once I saw that, it's like, oh, now I don't need to know how they did that effect. Oh yeah. Haunted Mansion actually they use techniques that go back to the 1800s when Christmas Carol was first introduced as a play. They actually did a ghost for a Christmas Carol, and it actually scared people so bad they stopped going to the show. And I guess they actually had to do like a public announcement telling people that like, no, it's not a real ghost, it's just an effect, yada yada yada. But yeah, people were actually terrified to go to that show because of
My
it.
machines are hungry. Gather me some spare parts.
take the wrench. Where's the wrench? But anyways. Going back and forth from me and another streamer. Get to see the extra terrestrial Stitch's Escape. No, I don't even know what you're talking about. That must be like Disney World. You want to go? I would take you. I love roller coasters. Yeah, I've never been to Disney World. Just Disneyland. Oh, there's the wrench. Okay. Disney World has a lot more rides, but it's a lot bigger from what I understand too. They've kind of ruined it, man.
We all
I don't know,
know
Disney.
what to expect down here. Beware the ink demon. Stay out in the open for too long and he will find you. For if you see him, you'd better hide. If you don't, well, I enjoyed our date. Now, let us begin our work.
Okay. They just like ruined everything, man. They just became too politically correct. I can't stand Disney's political bullshit anymore. Drives me insane. But like I knew it was going downhill whenever they took out the pirate chasing the women in the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. I knew it was going downhill. Because they said that it was too offensive for audience to see a man chasing a woman around. I'm like, dude, they're pirates. They're drinking rum. They're thieving. They're stealing. They're whoring around. They're pirates, dude. Like, duh. That's how they're supposed to be. Like, that's how they were. Like, what do you mean? But yeah, just that kind of bullshit. It's like I don't know. Can't have that. So then they just changed it to where the women is chasing the men around. I'm like, that makes no sense now, but whatever. Yep. Sure did. And then at the very end of Pirates of the Caribbean, there used to be a pirate, and he was sitting on top of barrels, 3 wooden barrels, and they said TNT on them. And he had a wine bottle in one hand, and another one had a gun. And he was like trying to shoot him to blow up the TNT barrels. And they got rid of that and replaced it with Captain Jack Sparrow. And yeah, they say that, I guess, having crates of... It wasn't dynamite. I think it was... They did say dynamite on there. It might have just said gunpowder, actually. But anyways, regardless, they got rid of that segment too, and they replaced it with Captain Jack Sparrow. And I always thought that was lame as well, because I always thought that was funny as hell, because the pirate was like so drunk. He was trying to kill his buddy, but he was too drunk to actually get the shot off correct. I thought it was great. It fit pirates, you know, like that's kind of the whole point. They're supposed to be good babysitters. Yeah. No, you got a bunch of Karens that, you know, ruined Disney. Now it's just ran by Karens and pansies who call themselves men that like to be whipped by Karens. I don't want to work here anymore. You got to get your princess dress before you can do that. Those have got to be hide points for something. That's what I was saying. They claim to be men, but they just love to be whipped by Karens. Yeah, that company sucks. I hate Disney anymore. They used to be pretty awesome, but they can go to hell. Oh, destroyed Star Wars, not even ruined. And how about Aliens, Predator, Indiana Jones? Dude, they even ruined Baby Yoda. Like, how the hell do you ruin Baby Yoda? I have never seen something literally become so popular. Like, I swear to God, everybody had Baby Yoda. And it went from this, everybody loved it, to everybody hated it, like, overnight. I have never seen something go to the atmosphere and the stars and the galaxies and then come crashing down as fast as what they did with Baby Yoda. Kathleen Kennedy literally got her little fingers in there and absolutely destroyed that thing. I have never seen that. Plus, when it first came out, they didn't even have any merchandise. I was like, are you shitting me? People were buying like black market Baby Yodas. I was like, what the hell? These guys are morons. Like, how could you not expect that to be popular? It's like, what? And then they managed to ruin it. Like, as fast as it was built up, they completely destroyed it. I've never seen something literally collapse so fast in my whole life as what they did with that show. That was unbelievable to me. I didn't know you could ruin such a popular thing so quickly as what they did. Ha! Okay, alright, take care, Nix. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Oh, yeah. Star Trek. I've never really liked Star Trek, though, to be fair. I've never liked it. Oh, we can pick 3 different floors now. Huh. J.J. Abrams a clown.
Here's everything.
Just watch out for...
Every rustle of paper. I wouldn't move so fast if I were you.
Just watch out for Bad Robot.
One down.
Bad Robot is owned by J.J. Abrams. And everything Bad Robot does is just awful. Yeah, J.J. Abrams ruined Star Trek and Star Wars. Good job with that. I would still love to see George Lucas's 7, 8, and 9. I still can't believe that they filmed The Force Awakens twice. It just blows my mind how you can have $2 billion sells globally at the box office and still barely make any money. I just, like, how the hell did they screw that up? That should be in the Guinness Book of World Records. So that was like a $670 million movie, because they literally made it twice. With marketing and everything, it was almost $700 million. So the $1 billion that movie did in the domestic alone didn't even cover the budget. I just was like, how could you screw something up that bad? Y'all won't miss me? Of course we will. Silly girl. Don't you get, like, silverware to clean or something over there? Oh, God. I'm gonna be in trouble. See you next. Good, she heard me. Oh, maybe it'll cheer you up for the rest of the day. Sure. Somebody has to. Feel familiar? Not really. There's gotta be something I can do. Well, The Force Awakens, they had it already filmed in its entirety. They only needed 2 more scenes, and it would have been done. And then right whenever it was about to be done, Kathleen Kennedy took over LucasArts. And then she wanted to take it back to script. So then her and J.J. Abrams, and I don't know who all else, got together and wrote what it is now, and they refilmed the entire thing. And the first movie that used George Lucas's script was shelved. I don't even know if they still have it. It was completely shelved. So they were already into that thing, like almost 300 million. All they had to do is film 2 more scenes. It would have been done. Like, what the hell were they thinking?
All right, let's go over this again. If the pressure goes over 45, I screw the safety bolt in tighter, right?
No, for the last time you do that, you blow every pipe in this place. If it reaches 45, you unhook the safety switch.
You sure? You know, this sounds harder than comparing earwax to beeswax.
Look, it's not that difficult.
Oh, she
Just
ruined
keep an
it.
eye on the gauge.
Look, pal, if you think I'm doing my job and yours, I'm out of here.
And so, anyways, then they went back to script completely. And honestly, what was that film? The film that was like the prequel to A New Hope. That movie was actually really good. So it's like, how did they go from the prequel that was actually really good to then episode 7 just being absolute dog shit? So yeah, I think it had like a little bit over $1 billion for domestic alone is what it made at the box office. So box office and studio get a 50-50 split, so that means they made 500 million. So if the budget on the film was only 300 million, they would have made 200 million just off of the domestic alone. So they would have already been profitable by 200 million, but instead, since that thing practically cost 700 million, they needed 1.4 billion to even break even at the domestic. And then international, they only get 25%. So the international sales was also $1 billion, but they only get 250 million of that. So when all said and done, they got 750 million on a $700 million project. So they made 50 million. They should have made like shit. They should have made like 400 or 500 million off of that thing, and they didn't because they literally botched it so bad. Unbelievable to me when I found that out.
Nothing in here.
Could not believe that. Oh, I mean the one that was the 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I agree. I remember we used to always talk shit about them. I don't like the sand. It's too. I can't remember what he says. Gritty or what, something like that. But yeah, I'm not even talking about those. I was talking about the one that's literally the direct prequel to A New Hope. Can't remember what it's called. It's about how they get the Death Star plans from that planet, and they transfer them up to the Starfleet, and then the Starfleet takes off. Yeah, Rogue One, that's the one. I could not remember what it was called. So that movie was completed right before Kathleen Kennedy took over Lucasfilms. And like I said, it was like, it's good. It's a good movie. I mean, it's not perfect, but I enjoyed it. I thought it's still fun to watch even to this day. I thought it was really well done. So it's like, how the hell you went from that to The Farce Awakens is just beyond me.
Alright, let's go over this again. If the pressure goes over 45, I screw the safety bolt in tighter, right?
I don't remember where those theaters were. Is it here? Maybe. I didn't think the Han Solo movie was all that bad, to be honest. I thought it was a hell of a lot better. Yeah, I remember Kathleen Kennedy threw it under the bus. She came out and started talking a lot of shit about it. I can't even remember what she was saying. And so it like ruined all the hype that people did have for it. And I think Sam Raimi directed that, if I'm thinking right. No, it wasn't Sam Raimi. It was another really big, famous director, though. And he said that he'll never work for Disney again after that. I can't remember the guy's name, though. He's the one that did Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, if I remember right. I didn't think it was all that bad. I do remember they were talking about like the stupid robot was pansexual or something. I was like, Jesus Christ. And like I remember she was saying like how Han Solo was in love with the robot machine or whatever, and I did not pick that up at all when I watched the movie, like not even in the slightest. I didn't think it was the greatest movie ever made, but I thought it was a hell of a lot better than 7, 8, and 9, I'll tell you that. Any day. Someone's like, yeah, here's Han Solo. You rather watch that or episode 8? I'd be like, oh yeah, Han Solo. Like, any day. I'd rather watch that movie. It is a better movie. Oh, what the hell? Yep, I figured we are going to be hiding in... What was that guy's name, though? I know he was a famous director. But yeah, I didn't think it was that bad. I was expecting the worst, and I started watching it. I was like, huh, it's not that bad. Solo, a Star Wars story, is that the one? No, I thought it was just called Han Solo. Shit, I don't even remember what it's called. They made so many. That's the one? Yeah, I didn't think it was all that bad. But Kathleen Kennedy came out and said a whole bunch of bullshit, and that's why it didn't do so well. But yeah, I didn't think it was that bad. Right? Yeah, I honestly didn't think it was all that bad. But it did not do well.
Grandma just died. Nothing but angry faces everywhere. These people gotta like
Honestly, it doesn't take much to beat episode 7, though. Oh my god, that movie's horrible. Yeah, the original Star Wars is legit great. I wish one thing, though. I wish they would have released the original theatrical release. You know, how it was originally in 1977 without all the 97 special effects additions and all of that. I still have the theatrical, the original theatrical. It came out on, there are these special edition DVDs that you could buy. And that's literally been the only time that the original theatrical has been released on DVD. And that has not been released since. Well, with Star Wars, we've always been major fans, so we would always go and watch it, even if it sucked. We would still watch it. Like we watched episode 1, 2, and 3. My brother absolutely hated the Phantom Menace. I don't think it's that great of a movie, but it definitely tells a lot of the backstory. You just gotta pay attention. It does have some pretty awful acting, I gotta admit. But dude, the fight with Darth Maul at the end, that is legit awesome. I don't care what he says. That was a sick fight. That fight sequence was just phenomenal. And still to this day, I'm just amazed that they were able to pull that off. So, yeah, at least you got that really cool fight segment at the end. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no shit. Instead of her, she just flings it around like a failed baseball player. Oh, God, it's horrible. Dude, the way she swings, I'm like, that's not even how you sword fight. Like, what the hell is she doing? She has her hips, like, parallel to her feet. Like, yeah, there's someone just push you over, you know? Like, no, that's not how you sword fight. What the hell are you doing? Oh, it's so awful. It's like they told her to just, here's a lightsaber. Just flail it around. And that's Jedi. But, you know, like, at least with episodes 1, 2, and 3, they actually spent a lot of time. They had that dude, I can't remember his name, but he was a master swordsman. And he created a whole crew of people that actually created the lightsaber duels. And I forget, there's actually a term for it even. But yeah, it was a master swordsman that created that, and then he trained a whole shitload of guys to learn how to do the lightsaber stuff. And it was awesome what they could do. It truly was. Honestly, with the exception of the end on episode 3, it was actually really good. I just hated the ending. The ending was kind of stupid. But other than that, it was a pretty good movie. Yeah, actually, that's one thing that episode 7, 8, and 9 did. Is it made episodes 1, 2, and 3 just look like they weren't like, nearly that bad. So, and yeah, the backstory with Darth Sidious is pretty amazing. I think that plays out in the third one the most. Yep. No, there's only one collection incognito that has the original theatrical. Let me go get it real quick. Well, this guy is doing his thing. I'll go and I'll tell you what they're called. Yeah, they're just and they came with a comic book too. Let's see. It just says limited edition on the front. It's got a gold banner. It says limited edition. They came with a comic book. And disc 1 has Star Wars Episode 4, New Hope. It's widescreen for enhanced 16:9 TVs. And then disc 2, original theatrical 1977 version of Star Wars. And let's see. Came out in... It was either 2004 or 2006. I'm not sure exactly. And that's the only time the original theatrical Star Wars has been released. Yeah, and they came with a comic book. And they're actually like incredibly valuable because that's the only time they ever released them. So if I would have known that, I would have bought 2 of them and kept one sealed. But yeah, just the copy that I have that's opened, they're still like $300 a disc. And the comic books go for about $90 a book. Yeah, so I actually don't play them a lot because I don't want the discs to get damaged because they're rare. Well, he wasn't the last Sith, though. They made you think that he was, but Palpatine's the last Sith. I don't know what the hell they were doing. Honestly, I would just laugh. It looked like there was a bunch of retards trying to play t-ball. That's what it looked like. Have you ever gone to like a little kid's t-ball? And you know, like they're trying to play, right? But they're like 4 years old. Little tiny kids, and they like swing the bat all goofy, and that's honestly what Rey looks like to me whenever she's fighting. I can't take it serious at all. I start laughing. She looks like a goon. It's so bad. Like, nobody should have allowed that to actually come out. If I was an executive at Disney when that thing was done, I would have been like, you gotta be shitting me, right? You guys are going ahead with this? We got a reputation to keep here. You guys are literally going with this? That's what I would have said. Well, I think the reason why he's alive in the cartoons is because I believe that actually takes place before the movies, if I remember right. And they also have the Clone Wars that was done by the Samurai Jack guys. Those are really cool, too. Those have some neat art, man. Like when they're in that rainstorm fighting and the rain's hitting their lightsabers and it's just like steaming up. It's like something I never would have thought of. It was really cool seeing that. This guy's close. Not again. And he's getting closer too. Shit. This is annoying. It's turned into a walking simulator now. The hell, where's the porta potty at? Thought there was one close by. Shit. Guess I passed it. I actually liked the 3D animated Clone Wars movie too. I don't know, they used to do really good stuff back then. So yeah, I always thought the Chinese aliens were kind of dumb. I think that was in the first one as well. But I always thought that was kind of silly. Why would a bunch of aliens from a foreign planet speak like Chinese people? Broken English Chinese. I just always thought it was stupid. Parts of episode 9 were so bad I started laughing during it. Holy shit. Whenever C-3PO gets corrupted. Oh, that was one of the stupidest things. Jesus. Oh, it made my brain hurt. Jeez. Oh, did you never watch episode 9 either, Bob? Yeah, it's pretty bad. And they still never tell you where the hell they get the lightsaber from. You know, they go to the cantina or whatever in episode 7, and that woman with the really weird bug-eyed goggles gives her the lightsaber. She's like, where did you get that? And she just says, oh, that's a story left for another time. And so I kept waiting, like, when the hell are they going to talk about how they got the damn lightsaber? And they never do. Even episode 9, they still don't say how they get the stupid lightsaber. And dude, that's the one that Luke Skywalker dropped on Cloud City. It's a gas giant. There's no ground. They drop it. Like, how the hell did they recover that thing? It makes 0 sense for them to have that lightsaber. So yeah, I felt like we needed a good explanation to how the hell they got that. And all we get is, that's a story best left for another time. Right. But they have it. Dude, I don't know what happened in 7, 8, and 9, and I've watched them. I couldn't even tell you. You got Miracle Girl running around with a lightsaber. She even knows how to do Jedi mind tricks before she even knows what a Jedi is. Amazing. She don't even know what a Jedi is, and she's like, oh, I think I can control his mind. Set me free! I think it would get to the point where the gravity would get so intense that it would just crush it. But honestly, I'd have, like, that is such piss poor storytelling when you have a MacGuffin like that, and it's this all powerful item, you know, and you would kind of want to know how the hell they got that thing, because the last time we saw that lightsaber, Darth Vader cut it off of Luke Skywalker's hand. It fell into Cloud City, so I felt like that would have been a great time to actually tell an actual decent story in that movie, because up to that point there wasn't jack shit. And so, and then in episode 8, they mentioned nothing of it. And then episode 9 was a colossal abomination. It's funny, you said that you don't want to talk about Star Wars, and we've been talking about it now for like 40 minutes. I think I'm just as pissed off about it as you are, Incognito. You know, I'm so disappointed with Star Wars. Still, like, honestly, have you guys ever seen anything peak like The Mandalorian did with Baby Yoda and collapse as hard as it did so quickly? I have never seen that in my life. Star Wars was popular throughout my entire childhood. Even in the re-releases that were 20 years later, you know, 97 was the 20th anniversary of Star Wars. And that's when they did the special effects editions, and we went and saw them in theaters. They were still really popular. They never lost popularity. But The Mandalorian rose and fell faster than anything I've ever seen in my life. I have never seen a show shoot to the moon and collapse as quickly as that show did. It's unbelievable how bad they screwed that up. Goggle Girl. Yeah, and then he does his whole temper tantrum bullshit. That's so dumb. Takes his mask off and he keeps the burning melted helmet in a box. Grandpa. Jesus Christ, it's so stupid, man. And they made him all powerful as shit, too. Like, he's stopping laser beams and doing all this stuff in the beginning. And then he can't do it at all throughout the rest of the movie. It's like, what happened to his powers? Did he just forget all of a sudden? I forgot how to become a Jedi. He was literally kicking the shit out of everybody in the beginning of that film, and then he goes from destroying everybody to not even being able to kill a stormtrooper by halfway through the movie. It's like he's degrading as the movie goes on. He's becoming less powerful. What the hell is wrong with this guy? It's like every temper tantrum, he's getting weaker. So that was a lame-ass villain. That was one of the most limp-dick villains I've ever seen in my life. Wasn't even a good partial villain. Guy was worst villain ever. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. It's so stupid, man. I don't know, man. I used to really like Star Wars, but it's hard for me to get behind anything. Instantly forgets where I'm at. It's hard for me to get behind anything that they do anymore. And it's not just Star Wars either. Most Hollywood. They don't really want to do good versus evil. They don't really want to have any of that. They want to have what, I forget what it's called, but anti-heroes. That's it. They want anti-hero. They've been writing anti-heroes. Where it's like they're supposed to be villains, but they're not really villains. It's lame as hell. So, yeah, they're all a bunch of limp-wristed, limp-dick villains. They're not any good. Darth Vader was a badass villain. Like, you felt his presence. Like, don't screw with that guy. Something... You know, he could turn you into a pretzel, like, literally. But you don't feel that way with Episode 7 villain. I mean, come on, dude. The girl was whipping his ass halfway in the movie. And she's not even a true Jedi yet. She just picked up a lightsaber and started throwing it around and was whipping his ass. I'm expected to believe this guy's a hardened, badass villain whenever some chick's whipping his ass just by fighting a lightsaber? Really? Well, backstories are great, but they don't have backstories. They don't have nothing. What they try to do is try to like sympathize the villain to then turn him into a good guy. That's the whole anti-hero. It's just lame. You gotta have a good villain. You gotta have a good hero. And if you can't have either of those, you're not gonna have a very good story, because then no one's gonna care when they kill the bad guy, because the bad guy isn't really a threat. And, you know, if the hero is just weak and still manages to kill everybody, it's like no one's gonna care because you didn't feel like he earned it. And that's exactly what they've done. If you actually look at the hero's journey in the original Star Wars trilogy, you know, Luke Skywalker was pretty confident. He believed that he could fight evil and win and all of this. And then he does with the Death Star, so that builds his confidence up even more. He thought, oh yeah, I'm a badass. And then all that changes whenever Darth Vader literally kicks the shit out of him. And then he realized that maybe he's not so great after all. He's got a lot more learning to do. And really, even all the training he does go through in the last film, it still really wasn't enough to kill Darth Vader. Or Emperor Palpatine, even. So, he still wasn't strong enough. But, you know, you felt like it was still earned. Like he tried everything in his power to, you know, defeat the evil. It almost wasn't good enough. But his last second, his father turns and helps him out. So, it was a really interesting story arc. And there's still like a lot of room for improvement. And that's kind of where you left off with. It's not like Luke Skywalker was this amazing badass Jedi at the end of Return of the Jedi. He was pretty decent, but he was still like a noob as far as the Jedi world goes. So I was expecting something to carry that on, you know, like show him much more proficient, much stronger, so on and so forth. And then he's not even in the damn movie. It's like, what the hell are they thinking? Yeah, that's right. They like want you to sympathize for the bad guy. It's stupid. I hate that. That's like the anti-hero. That's what they've been doing. It's like, oh, there's no real such thing as a villain. Because the villains, they're really doing what they can to survive. It's all about survival. And they just have to do what they have to do. They're not really bad. It's like, oh, bullshit. Give me a break. I hate that. It's stupid. I'm really not sure what to do here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, Kylo Ren. So. Well, that's the other thing. Everything's green screened now. It's kind of hard to have film reactions when everything's on a green screen. It's like, oh, a monster popped up behind you. Act scared. And it's like, I'm scared. It's a lot better whenever you can build something. Have like a 20-foot puppet that you don't tell anybody about, and they walk in and they're like, holy shit, what the hell is that? That's like a real reaction. They did that with Sigourney Weaver in Aliens. They never told her about the mother alien. She never knew it was in there. I was laughing about that. I was like, dude, so that whole reaction when she walks through there and she sees that thing and she's like, what the hell is that? Like, that's actually her real reaction. They never told her about it. It just makes me laugh every time I know about that. Or hear about that, whatever. Okay, I'm not supposed to go there. Dude, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go right now. It's getting late, too. I might just call it, figure it out tomorrow. Yep. That was Aliens, the second one. It's when she's going down there and she's got the flamethrower and she's going down to the queen's lair and she sees all the eggs and everything. And she like walks through this door and she sees something kind of skittering in the background. And then it like stands up and she's just like, holy shit, what the hell is that? But yeah, they never told her that they built that thing. In fact, they didn't tell hardly anybody at all because they wanted it to be a surprise. And surprise it was. It was interconnected sets too, so the rest of the crew only saw the half of the set. They didn't see the other half. It was really crazy how they did that. You got a legit reaction from her. And it's just hard replicating that. And today, when everything's on a green screen, you attach a tennis ball to a stick and say, oh, this is where the monster head is. Be scared. And I just don't think it's quite the same. But yeah, man, I love good movies too. I've always loved movies. But I don't know what the hell they're making anymore. They're not very fun to watch, I can tell you that. Alright, now I'm just back to the start, where I started from. What does it say? Oh, I gotta find another gear. I thought I found all the gears. Oh well, you know what? We'll just pause it here. Actually, I gotta find a save. It's getting late. I need to call it a night anyways. Should be a save point somewhere around here. The chest burster? Nice. The guy that had the chest burster pop out of his chest, he's also in Spaceballs, and that always cracks me up. It's one of the greatest gags ever. I don't know if you've seen Spaceballs or not, but the very end, they're in a cafe in some planet, and they're like ordering soup or whatever, and some coffee or something, and filling up with gas. And it's the same actor. And his line is like, oh no, not again. And you're like, wait, again? What do you mean? And it's like, yeah, because it happened in Alien. I just always thought that was so clever. Yeah, not again. It makes you kind of go, wait, what? What do you mean again? And then you realize that, yeah, it's the same dude. Yeah, that movie's great. Oh, this this is all glitchy. But man. Well, it was a nice chat about Star Wars. Glad I'm not the only one that... Oh, it's probably here. Yep.
That should be plenty. Return them to me. And try not to die on the way back.
Alien spoof movie? Well, I think there's like bit parts, but I don't know if there's one specifically just for Alien. I mean, there's a lot of films that are kind of... Seemed like a lot of the movies in the early 80s, up to probably like the mid 80s, seemed like everybody was trying to make the next Star Wars. So there's like a whole crap load of Star Wars clones, basically. A lot of them are really good. But as far as spoofs go, I can't think of any off the top of my head. Doesn't mean there isn't any. I just can't really think of any off the top of my head. Meet the Spartans. Yeah, oh, there we go. There's a save point.
$1. Always on time.
Yeah. All right. We'll do this tomorrow. Hot Shots was great. Did you see the new Tron movie, Incognito? I don't know. It's doing horrible. It actually is doing worse than Snow White did, and I was laughing about that. I think it looks kind of dumb, honestly. They just made the same movie that has been made 1,000 times. You know, it's just another alien invasion movie. It's like, wow, we haven't seen that one. So, yeah, no, I'm not really all that excited about Tron. I didn't think it looked all that good. Galaxy Quest, Incognito, but that was more of like a spoof of Star Trek than it was Alien. Yeah, they were saying back in May how awful Snow White did, and this movie's done worse than Snow White, and they haven't said jack shit about it. Nothing. And they were actually like praising how great it did in the box office because it brought in $33 million on its opening weekend. I'm like, God damn, that is awful. You know, 20 years ago, films could do that on a Friday, like easy, with not even trying. Spaceship, the creature wasn't nice? Huh. No, I can't say I've ever heard of that, actually. I've never heard of that. Creature wasn't nice. I don't see anything when I type spaceship in there. I just get a bunch of sci-fi movies. Let me look up this. Creature wasn't nice. Hmm. They have another one with Leslie Nielsen. It's called Naked Space. I wonder if that's the same movie. Leslie Nielsen. I don't think I've ever seen that. Not every Leslie Nielsen film spoof is good. I've seen a couple that were pretty awful. One was like they spoofed the Fugitive. It wasn't very good. Trying to remember what that was called. Leslie Nielsen played that deadpan part so perfect, though. I forgot about Spy Hard. Holy shit, that movie was hilarious. Damn, I haven't seen that in a long time. That movie's great. Wrongfully Accused. That's the one. That's not very good. Well, he also did Mr. Magoo. That one wasn't very good either. But, anyways. Oh, they're great. Yeah, I didn't like Wrongfully Accused. That one wasn't very good. Spy Hard's hilarious, though. That's the one that got Weird Al Yankovic for the theme song. Wrongfully Accused. It was just boring. It wasn't really funny. It's like they tried too hard. I don't know if that was really his fault either. I think it was just the script. It just wasn't that great. Oh yeah, Mel Brooks films are great too. Like Robin Hood, Men in Tights. That one's hilarious. Hot Shots Part 2. Even the comedies that weren't spoofs were actually a lot more funny too. Like Armed and Dangerous. We were just talking about Better Off Dead. That's another good one. Yeah, they made a bunch of great comedies. honestly kind of miss the genre. And yeah, I mean, now it's just toilet humor. I don't really enjoy toilet humor. To me, I don't really find it all that funny. It's much harder to be clever and funny than it is to just throw turd jokes around, you know? So, the way they made comedy, um, it was just way more cleverly done. So, a lot more curveballs, you know, that they'd mislead you one way and then something else would happen completely different. Rush Hour was great. Yeah, it really is. And I think they do that because they know that it'll offend everybody equally. So they don't have to worry about being called racist or whatever, or, oh, you're using stereotypes or, you know, all that other horse shit. So that's why I think they do it. It's just the only thing they can do that'll offend everybody equally. And it's just, I don't know. I just don't enjoy it. But, yeah, they had the Airplane. There's another one. There's just so many. It's like, damn, there's so many. They had some great comedies going on back then. Pink Panthers that came out in the 70s, those were hilarious. Yeah, anyways, I better get going. I could talk comedies for hours. So, yeah, it's starting to get late. So, I better call it a night, guys. Yeah, Pink Panthers are great. Yeah, man. It all started with Star Wars. We did go on quite a bit about Star Wars. I'm glad we can agree that they completely ruined it. Anyways, we'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good night.